Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to take a look over another Transformers Age of the Prime for you guys, and this time we're going to take a look over... And that's the intro, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you can give... I'm very exhausted, so long story short, my brain just doesn't function, okay? So, I apologize. Today, figure we're going to take a look over for the Age of the Primes is right here. So I have here is the Transformers Age of the Primes Deluxe Class, the 13 Solus Prime. Now before we continue on, and you guys do me a little bit of a quick favor, so I'll be right back.
Hey you! Stop what you're doing! Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and enjoy your day.
So where have I got this figure? Well, I actually got this figure on eBay alongside with Slingshot. And if you guys remember, during the Black Friday deal since November in Walmart, we have a bunch of 2-packs with a lot of deluxe class figures. I was originally planning to get this one, but unfortunately it went sold out so fast. So lucky for me, I found one on eBay for total price of $38. So I'm actually pretty excited to have this in my collection. So here's what the package itself is going to look like. You see Solus Prime and her robot mode and her vehicle mode transform into 18-step right there. On the one side right here, you can see Solus Prime and her awesome artwork right here. Nothing at the top minus her name, nothing at the bottom. And you can see part of the poster right here of the of it right here. But if you combine it together like this, there you go. Well, it's actually pretty nice to do so. Let's put it to the side for now for Slingshot. And the back of the packaging right here, showing off everything. And you can see right here, transformed to 28 step. And she comes with a Prime artifact, which is the Forge of Solus Prime. And here's the thing though, I know most people are kind of confused about this. In the product shot right here, her eyes are red. And the artwork right here, her eyes is like a magenta fuchsia type look on her eyes. So, but what about the actual figure? It's green. So, and as I'm telling you the truth, I'm not bullshitting you, it's green. So yeah. So let's move the box out of the way. Let me show you guys the accessory that she comes with. Here's the accessory she comes with, the Forge of Solus Prime. One of the artifacts that she used. And before anyone's wondering why there's like a bunch of scrapes everywhere, I had to sand this down because apparently it's hard to put it in on this figure, on the figure that I have. So I actually had to sand it down, and long story short, I haven't tested it out yet, so yeah. But anyways, the Forge of Solus Prime is a melee type weapon, which is a hammer used by Solus Prime that it can create anything out of the wielder's mind. I hope I got it right. If not, I do apologize, but yeah. It does have the symbol right here. The Solus Prime symbol right here. And it does have a peg that you can stick it out like that. And stick it into the vehicle mode. Which I'll show you that in a moment. But let's take a look over Solus in her vehicle mode. Now bring the camera down a little bit. And there you go. I hope I got it right straightened out of the camera. So here it is Solus Prime in her vehicle mode. Her vehicle mode is representing a Cybertronian armor mini truck. And that's what the TF Wiki told me, so I'm not bullshitting you. I would highly recommend to take a look over at the wiki of her for the Age of the Prime category. Anyways, the painted and sculpted detail on the vehicle mode looks pretty good. The purple with the gold accent, with a little bit of hints of yellow, and yes, I said yellow. She does look pretty okay. Now, most people are confused of who is Solus Prime. Well, Solus Prime is one of the 13 original Primes, but not only that, she is the first female Transformer in Cybertronian history. And also, she is the Prime of creation, you know, that create any weapons out of her. You know, like, if you guys started seeing the Power of the Prime, she created the Requiem Buster for Megatronus. Yeah, Solus is the Prime of creating items, weapons, gadgets, depending on everything. So yeah, which I know I'm probably going to get it wrong, but come on guys. Get off my back for once, alright? I'm so exhausted. I'm doing this just for you guys. So anyways, let's get on with the problems. Yeah, her vehicle mode is not that great, and let me explain why. Her legs, the actual robot legs, are sticking out like a sore thumb, and her flap right here on the front, which is the cape, which is the front part of the robot, also sucks. It's sticking out like a sore thumb. Yeah, unfortunately though, her vehicle mode is kind of one of the most weakest in history. And I agree with a lot of people what they're saying. I don't know, man. It's just, her vehicle mode looks badass. Like, she looks so cool. But yeah, if you look in the back, fuck, man, I want to cry. At least it does roll pretty well. I want to mention one thing. She does roll pretty well. And comparing this one with, if you're comparing this one with, I guess, Legacy, Toxictron, who else? Age of the Prime, Alchemist Prime, and I guess Age, Studio Series, Dark of the Moon, Bumblebee. I get the feeling she is kind of a bit shorter on, on length right here. But, well, I'm sorry, but looking over the vehicle on her is giving me depression. And, man, I swear. Forgot to mention one thing. These three, the forge right here are separate pieces. So I forgot to mention one thing. I do apologize. Now, there is some weapon storage, which you could plug it into the top right here, which just doesn't look great. But what about to the side? Well, well, you can't stick it right here, but there's two pickles on the side, and there's two pickles on the side of the vehicle, which is the arms of the robot, which I guess you can plug it in, I guess. Yeah, unfortunately though, the weapon storage of her doesn't go well. Well, what about if I could plug it in right here? I guess. I seen a video of someone did a YouTube short that he shoved the whole thing like in there. Yeah, there's a gap right down here between this, and it is kind of a bit of annoying, but look, I'm gonna say this: the vehicle mode is very disappointing. I'm sorry about that. Weapon storage is not that great, so yeah. Transformation. The instruction for Hasbro on the transformation is 100% crap. Also, it's very fiddly, and you might want to start losing your mind for this. So first thing to do is remove her hammer, and first thing to do is untap the two panels right here. Which I might have to warn you guys, these panels pop off way too easily. Now untap everything right down there. Bring it down like that. And like I said, these little flaps pop off way too easily. Now, for the arms, flip out the hands. They're on a ball joint. And you flip these up to cover up the rest of the arm, which is actually pretty cool. I wanted to say that. It's actually pretty cool. Now do the same thing on the other side right here. And there we go. And just double checking everything to see everything's nice and good. And it is. Okay. Now, untap the front part of the vehicle mode. Which, by the way, this piece right here, it does tend to pop off, so be very careful. Now, bring the arm facing forward, and you want to twist this part right here, the forearms, so the fist can face in like that. You want to spin this piece, you want to fold this piece all the way into here. And like I said, it had the tendency to pop off. So prepare for you losing your goddamn brain for this. Untap. You see what I mean? Yeah, you see what I fucking mean? Connect that shit in. Fold it. Bring the arms. Facing like that. There we go. Now, extend this up a little bit like this. Make sure to move the grill out of the way. And you want to spin the whole body facing forward like here. Bring up the skirt like this. Well, this part right here. Twist this right here. Bring it like that. Face it like that. God damn it. Facing like this. Then that. I'll connect it in like that. There you go. Now for the legs. Bring the legs out like that. Split the legs like that. Now, a lot of people have some issue with their copies of their part of the mushrooms pop off of their figure. Mine didn't pop off, so I got a good copy. So, untap the wheels, spin this around, flip the feet out, fold the wheel back in to connect it in, make sure it's nice and secure, and you do the same thing on the other side. Close it back up. There you go. You got her legs done. Now bring this down. Now bring the head out like so. And look at this. Her eyes are green. That's what I said. Now, these two small tabs will connect to this part right here, which sometimes it doesn't want to connect. And you want to fold all of this right here and make sure you have everything connected very well. Bring the arms back like so, but I think I kind of screwed the pooch on that. Untap that very quick. Bring the arms back like that. Both sides. Then connect the arms, then connect the back like so. Now, the shoulder pad, by the way, are on a double hinge, so make sure you angle it. I like to have it this angle right here, and this angle right here. And make sure you have the figure nice, perfectly, and straightened out. And I'm gonna bring the camera a little bit higher, so you guys can see. And there you have Solus in her robot mode. Yeah, like I said, the transformation is a bit fiddly, a pain in the ass because most of the time these pieces right here pop off way too easily, and same thing with this part right here. Also pop off way too easily. So you might want to start praying to God that you don't go insane. The paint and sculpted detail on her robot mode looks pretty good. Not only you got her famous purple colors right here, but also you can finally got the more gold and the yellow right here. And yes, there's yellow here, 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 and a little bit here, here, here. And she does look pretty great, to be honest with you. Now, I did have a bit of an issue with my copy. Here's the thing. Both of the arms, both of the hands, the forearms, and the ankles right here, well, mostly this part right here, were way too loose for my copy. So what I did, I carefully take them off. All of them is on the mushroom peg, and the ball and the arms are in the hands are in the ball joint. And I put a little bit of a super glue to make sure it doesn't loose. And the result is actually pretty cool. It's pretty good. Unfortunately though, I think I put a little bit way too much on the left side. So I had to put a little bit of lubricant to make sure to go loose. And thank God it's not tight. It's not too loose. Perfectly good. And yeah. And same thing with her head. Her head was also loose as hell. So thank God it fixed it. One of the issues with this figure is the backpack kibble. You do have some vehicle kibble in the back, which does ruin everything right here. And of course, looking over the back for the shoulder pad, yeah, it also does get ruined. Which kind of sucks, if you ask me, but unfortunately, that's how it is. Her head sculpt, though, does look pretty nice, but I wish they could add some more paint to it. Same thing with the rest of the figure. Like, you got a lot of purple, but you just need a little bit more yellow and more gold, just my opinion, to be honest with you. So, yeah. So, articulation-wise, her head is on a ball joint, but unfortunately, she only can go left and right because of the back of her hair right here. Both of the arms can go 360 degrees. Shoulder pad is on a double hinge, so it does go up and down like that. Shoulder can go up and down like that. And you do have a butterfly joint right here, but that did part of the transformation, so yeah. And, yeah, there we go. Swivel the forearms right here. A perfect 90-degree bend at the elbow. Pretty nice. Both hands are on the ball joint, so it does go full 360 degrees. Does go side to side. Unfortunately, no up and down, so that kind of sucks. She does have a waist swivel, does go full 360 degrees, but since the backpack does get in the way, so that kind of sucks. This flap can go up and down like that. Legs can go forward. Not that much back stuff though. Legs can go in and out. You do have a little bit of thigh swivel right here. A bend in the knee right here, which is actually pretty cool. And of course, I guess you could use this one as another bend at the knee, but that does the transformation. Swivel at the ankle right here, on the part of the shin right here, where the feet connected, and a over 90-degree bend right there. So you do get some good, decent posability for this figure. Well, it's somewhat of it. But like I said, it is a pain in the ass to deal with. Weapon storage, though, you can plug it into the back right there, or you can plug it in down here. And if you guys are wondering what she actually looks like holding with her weapon, which I still haven't tested it out yet, so because I did send it down, and like I said, it is a pain in the ass to deal with, and it still is. I still need to send it down. Here's what she looks like with her artifact. And she does look pretty good with it. You know, for a Prime figure that is so cool, yet has some issues, I think Hasbro did it dirty on her, and yeah. Alright, so I'm going to give her the final pose and give you guys my final results, so I'll be right back. Unfortunately though, these are the final poses and give for Solus, but yeah, but you can actually hold it with two hands, so that's actually pretty cool. Anyways though, if you guys don't want to get Solus, I think she's on like a cheaper price on eBay, I think. I don't know, don't quote me on this, but if you guys are looking to find it on Amazon, good. I think check your local GameStop, they might still have it on, they might still have Solus at GameStop, but like I said, take it with a grain of salt and just get it on eBay or on Amazon, so yeah. Anyways, well, I'm probably going to end this here because this figure actually left a bad taste of my mouth, and yeah, I'm going to feel depressed looking at it right now, but yeah. So anyways, you guys, I'm going to end this right here, so have fun, stay safe, and I'm out.